Colin. This has been a great Benny Boys vacation here at the sand dunes. You know, we've got to go sandboarding.
We've gone dune buggying. It really has been awesome, Nick. But
Yeah.
before we go, I'll race you down that hill.
Let's do it! Wait, Colin!
Whoa! Oh, Nick, I think my arm's out of the socket. We gotta get to the hospital. Can you call an ambulance?
Hold on, Colin. Unless you think you can't make it, you should let me drive you. It'll be much less expensive. Do you know your plan's ambulance benefit?
Yeah, I know that it's covered at 90% after my deductible, but I definitely have not hit that. That's a good call. Can you just drive me?
That's a great idea, Colin. That just goes to show you it's important to know your plan's specific benefits.
That's right.
Ambulance rides can cost a lot of money, especially if you haven't met your deductible for the year. Let's go, Colin.
Thanks, Nick. Oh, Nick, my shoulder's killing me, man. We gotta get to the emergency room.
Hold on, Colin. We should think about taking you to urgent care. It'll be much less expensive.
Well, what's the difference between urgent care and the ER?
Well, urgent care centers are better for things that aren't life-threatening. Maybe a fever, flu-like symptoms, a broken bone. It's a far better use of your time and money. Emergency rooms are great for things that are life-threatening, maybe electrical shock, severe chest pain, a stroke. The resources and services that you'll find at the ER are far superior.
Well, I know that my medical plan has a $30 copay for urgent care. It's $250 for the ER, and this isn't life-threatening. I think I can handle it, Nick. So let's go to the urgent care.
Let's do it, Colin. The cost difference alone should be enough to encourage people to use urgent care centers. The average cost of one of these visits ranges from $30 to $150 depending on the patient's copay and level of treatment.
Studies have also shown that 70% of patients with health insurance who use urgent care centers report that their only expense is a copay.
This is in comparison to emergency room visits, which the National Institute of Health has actually shown the median cost of one of these ER visits is around $1,500. Things can get even more expensive for uninsured patients who need things like x-rays, shots, or even casting a broken bone. And as a result, the average cost of these visits can be much higher.
Patients at urgent care centers receive treatment on a first-come, first-served basis, and they average less than 30 minutes from the time they arrive until they leave.
This is in comparison to an ER visit where patients are treated based on the severity of their conditions. Patients with life-threatening injuries often go first. The average time from arrival to departure at one of these ER visits is around 2 hours and 15 minutes. Researchers have also shown that around 60% of these ER visits could have actually been treated at an urgent care facility.
And according to experts, this would result in an 80% reduction in insurer costs and almost 60% reduction in consumer costs. Wow, Nick, my shoulder feels so much better now that it's back in place, and thank you for the recommendation on going to urgent care. I was able to save myself a lot of money, and it just goes to show you how important it is to know your plan's benefits.
That's right, Colin. It's always a good idea to look over your plan's summary of benefits so that way you can be prepared for the cost of services in those different situations that you may find yourself in. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Benny Boys, where we ran you through an insurance scenario on when it might be better to use urgent care versus an emergency room visit.
And we get it. Life happens, and it's good to be prepared. If you have any further questions regarding insurance scenarios or experiences, please comment in the section below. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.